Was wrong with Adrian Broner post-fight saying he won that fight against Pacquiao? Hell no, he did not. He did not win that fight. Pacquiao was all
house. We don't have land. We don't have even food. We just, we have to work every day to make money to buy.
What happens when some of the best fighters in boxing all agree on one thing? And what if that one thing is a name, a force of nature, a storm in human form? Manny Pacquiao? When legends talk, the world listens. And when those legends can't, stop praising how incredible Manny was in his prime. You know he's more than just a good boxer. He's a once-in-a-lifetime phenomenon, a force that tore through weight classes like paper and moved around opponents like a whirlwind in sneakers.
So,
That's Manny P.
That's extremely moving.
Yes,
We've
yes.
moved.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you.
Let's be honest. Boxing has seen many greats. But when the gloves come off and the punches stop, what lasts are the stories, the gasps, the shock. And Manny Pacquiao is the center of many of those tales, from silencing legends to making champions. Look like beginners. Pacquiao didn't just fight. He worked magic, the kind that made even proud fighters sweat with relief that they never had to face him at his best. Ricky Hatton did face him and got crushed. This was a guy who had already fought Floyd Mayweather Jr. and barely made it. But facing Manny? That was like watching someone walk straight into a spinning saw. Hatton, known for being tough, couldn't deny it. Manny's speed wasn't just fast, it was unreal. Like fighting someone who didn't believe in physics. And Hatton was just one story. There are more. Strategies broken, egos bruised, and champions forced to admit that yes, they too fell under Pacquiao's spell. Even Mayweather, famous for his ego and defense, quietly gave Manny credit. Not in the spotlight, but in those rare moments when the truth sneaks out. He didn't beat Manny, he escaped him.
He got thoroughly beat decision-wise on that fight. I don't know what he was talking about when he said everybody knows he won the fight. Adrian Broner did not win that fight. And by the way, Jim Gray pointed out accurately, he averaged less than 8 punches around. What did I say when I interviewed him last week, huh, Jim? I said, they say you don't throw punches, man. He said it ain't about how many.
But let's not jump ahead. Every champion Manny fought brought something new to the ring, and all of them left different, physically, emotionally, mentally. So get ready. This isn't just boxing history. It's a no-holds confession session. From the biggest names in the sport, all giving their testimony under the spotlight about the force that was and still is Manny Pacquiao.
Congratulations. This is a beautiful gym. I hope that there's a lot of people will inspire to train here. Thank you. Congrats. Mike. Congrats. Congratulations. Yes, beautiful. I'm here to support you. Thank you. Appreciate it, bro.
Oscar De La Hoya learned the hard way. The Golden Boy, once seen as unbeatable, entered the ring with Manny full of pride and history. But he hadn't faced Manny, not like that. He came in with confidence and titles. He left questioning everything. Every punch from Manny wasn't just quick. It was precise. De La Hoya couldn't breathe, couldn't move, and admitted the fight was over before it really started. It wasn't just a loss. It was like an exorcism. Manny didn't just defeat him, he erased him from the spotlight. What made Manny special was he didn't beat you just with punches. He used movement and rhythm. He turned every fight into music and every opponent into a backup dancer heading off a cliff. Even Floyd Mayweather, the master of defense, admitted that Manny might be the best he's ever faced. That means a lot coming from someone who dodged punches like magic. But Floyd couldn't ignore it. Manny's angles, his footwork, his combos, it was all like beautiful, brutal jazz.
It kind of shocked me because Pacquiao tends to lead with his head, which is how Marquez got him in that third fight.
Correct.
But he was quicker.
He was quicker. He was predictably more aggressive. He connected more. That 8th and 9th round, he was all over Adrian Broner. All over him.
Then you have Joshua Clotty. He walked into the storm thinking confidence alone could help him. He didn't just lose, he folded fast. Years later, Clotty basically admitted it, he had no chance. He was underpaid, unready, and completely outmatched. He couldn't even bring himself to throw punches. Manny attacked like a machine gun, and Clotty just tried to survive. Manny didn't just beat champions, he made them question their careers. Keith Thurman came in full of energy, calling himself the new welterweight king. But Manny, at 40, treated him like a sparring partner. He knocked Thurman down again and again. Thurman had heart, but like so many others, he couldn't solve. The Pacquiao puzzle. That speed, that timing, that deadly left hand. Before you figured out what to do, Manny had already moved on, 3 steps ahead.
For greatest fighter, pound for pound, who ever lived. Think about, by the way, I don't think he wins that argument. Sugar Ray Robinson is safely ensconced in that position. But Henry Armstrong, Muhammad Ali, Harry Greb, Sam Langford, Floyd Mayweather, Pernell.
Even commentators lost their cool. Max Kellerman, known for facts and stats, could hardly contain himself when talking about Manny. He praised how crazy Manny's rise really was, from flyweight to welterweight, winning lineal titles in each class. It was like a chess player winning world title. Robert Garcia, one of the smartest in boxing, once compared Manny's 8-division record to Mayweather's perfect record. And without hesitation, he said Pacquiao's was greater. Being undefeated is nice, but with the right promotion, almost anyone can get there. Winning in 8 divisions? That's not padding a record. That's facing all comers everywhere and still coming out on top.
Oh, mentally you prepared as well as physically prepared, Shane, but you know.
They have shuttles. Yeah, they have shuttles, bro. Just in case. Shane.
No, Shane took everything.
With Pacquiao. I remember one thing. I remember him wrapping his hands. Pacquiao.
Because he wraps his own hands. I remember, yeah.
And he kept asking.
And he was unreal. Watching Manny fight was like watching the same magic he once saw in Muhammad Ali. Not just in the ring, but as a person. A man who lifted his people and punched through politics with nothing but fists and a smile.
We have to see that fight. So Pacquiao's peak was just about as good as anyone in history. Now, I'd have favored Mayweather back then. He's the naturally larger fighter. And that's the point. When you talk about pound for pound, if a fighter moves up out of his natural weight class and can still compete with the best who ever did it, what does that mean about the quality of that fighter's prime?
Tim Bradley, who fought both Manny and Terrence Crawford, offered real insight. According to him, Manny wasn't just a fast starter, he was something more. Pacquiao wasn't just power or speed, he was instinct, a living reflex. He didn't react, he predicted. While you were throwing a jab, he was already landing combo number 3. And then there was his mind game. Manny smiled, joked, looked harmless, but then he'd break your ribs with the same hand. That mix, the friendly face and the fierce fighter, messed with opponents' heads. They couldn't bring themselves to hate him, and when you can't hate the man hitting you, that pain cuts deeper.
Nice to meet you, Alex. Thank you. How was it?
Amazing. Thank you for all the hospitality.
Sorry I wasn't able to come and see you guys with everything that was going on. It's okay, thank you.
Let's go back for a second. How often do boxing legends, who usually guard their egos like gold, all stop and say, that guy, he was different? You'd think it's rare, but here's the twist. Manny Pacquiao is that rare. Even trainers, veterans, who've seen hundreds of boxers come and go, turned into fans when Manny showed up. The sound of his punches hitting the mitts, it wasn't just practice, because the Pacquiao show was in session.
Brandon Rios made Pacquiao look lightning fast, and then when he fought Tim, Manny looked fast, but not as fast. Now, but Tim's not necessarily known as fast. I am. What's gonna happen if he's not fast? It's all relative. Speed is relative.
Did you just say he's faster than me? Oh my gosh.
Fighters knew they were in trouble when their best punch landed, and Manny just smiled. You could hit him with a punch from the gods, and he'd just bounce around like he smelled his favorite meal nearby. You don't fight that kind of guy, you survive him. And the commentators? Even they lost control. These are trained pros, but during Manny's fights, they'd shout, mispronounce names, and sound like fans in the cheap seats. Can you blame them? Watching Manny was like watching a wildfire, fast, dangerous, and beautiful. And his movement. He didn't just throw punches, he launched his whole body. His angles were so sharp they needed hazard signs. He didn't come straight at you. He darted around like a hummingbird on an energy drink. Blink once. He's behind. You. Blink again. Your jaw's been tagged. Blink a third time. You're staring at the lights, wondering what hit you.
Not really known as a fast guy. It's like, what am I known for, kid? Like, really? Like, really? Fat? Ah, man. He gonna learn November 22nd, you know, what fast is all about. Manny Pacquiao, lightning fast feet, reflexes, angles.
And still, with all that power, he looked like someone who'd stop and help you change a tire. That was part of the trick. Fighters expected a monster but got destroyed by a smiling whirlwind with steel legs. Trainers tried preparing for him. They really did. We've got a plan, they'd say. We've trained for speed. But once that bell rang and Manny turned into a pinball on espresso, all those plans turned into warm-ups for a beatdown. Some fighters tried trash talk. Bad idea. Trash talk takes time. And before they could finish their first insult, Manny had already hit them 4 times, changed stances, and winked at their coach. You don't insult the storm. You board up your windows and pray.
Good luck to him, though, man. Good luck to him. He's faster than me? Really? Are you serious? Al Jury's faster than me? Are you serious? Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, man. You're taller.
In box, heart pounding like a war drum. He didn't duck, he dove. He fought men with size, reach, age, and science on their side. What?
I punch so damn hard, you might want to see every step of this to make sure, because you might think I have something as hard as that. But after he wrapped the hands, I held my hand up like this, in my hand. I said, shit. Had I not seen him wrap that hand, I'd ask him to rewrap that damn thing.
And by titles, but by scars. And those who shared the ring with Manny left with both. And when people thought he was done, off to politics and peace,
had a way of ranking baseball players that I came across as a kid and thought, that's really smart. You have to rank them at their best, and then also over the course of their careers. Because when you have that argument, are you talking about who accomplished the most, or what heights did they reach? What peak did they reach? Take either for Pacquiao. Take his peak. Was it at 140 pounds when he obliterated Ricky Hatton, Miguel Cotto, and then Oscar De La Hoya, though that was at 147? Was that Pacquiao's peak? Because remember, that's when the Mayweather-Pacquiao hype actually reached fever.
So to the doubters, the ones asking, why return? Because real legends don't leave silently. They echo. And Manny Pacquiao is ready to echo one more time. This isn't just looking back. It's unfinished business. One more performance. For the fans. One more storm in the ring, one last hurricane in gloves. So whether you've watched him from the start or just found this video, get ready.